everyone, and after reading the title for this video you may think, okay, that is a clickbait. What the hell PewDiePie has to do with Russian protests and riots? Like, that is crazy. What is it all about? But watch the video till the end and you will be entertained, as well as you will see that that's not a clickbait at all. As you may have guessed, we're gonna talk about Russia, and to understand the topic I will need to give you some background here. I will try to be as brief as I can, as fast as I can, but that's an important thing to understand everything I will say in the future. First of all, Russian government. Russian government is a hive of very corrupted, filthy politicians. They take bribes, they enjoy corruption, they have lots and lots of money, they have a luxury lifestyle, they spend it on expensive cars, on huge houses, on everything they shouldn't be able to afford, but they can. On Russian YouTube you may find even investigations, like huge videos or mini documentaries where drones are flying over huge, enormously huge houses which belongs to Russian politicians and which they shouldn't be able to afford, as I said. And so it's not really surprising that the Russians are not very happy about it, and they discuss it in the internet. Unsurprisingly, Kremlin isn't very happy about this fact. They hate this freedom of speech, and also that means that they hate the internet, because they don't want to be discussed, they don't want to be exposed. So, recently, they pulled a law, which at the first glance may seem like just to have a more stable Russian internet. But it's not completely true. Many people concerns, and well, that is true, that this law may lead to, this great firewall like in China, but in Russia. That the Russian internet will be closed from the other world, and the government will be able to ban everything they want to, which will kill the freedom of speech, the freedom of media, and well, we struggle with that very hard, I should say. So recently there was a rally in Moscow with 15,000 people who came to show their protest, who came to tell Kremlin, Putin, listen up buddy, we don't want to do that, we don't want this law, that's bullshit. And now the second thing, briefly. You've may heard about the messenger called Telegram. You can chat there, you can send pictures and all these things that you can do in WhatsApp, but Telegram is kind of prettier and easier to use and have more security things. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Telegram in any means. Kremlin even tried to ban Telegram in Russia, but it wasn't successful, they really fucked up, but that's not the point of the video. Because their ban didn't succeed, they tried a different approach. They created, or financially supported, or like call it wherever you want, a bunch of channels, pro-Kremlin channels I would call them, where they post very propagandic messages like Putin is the best, he's the king of the world, opposition sucks, America sucks, all these kind of things. There was even an investigation where, well, everything was exposed, to whom this belongs, so that's not just a fantasy of mine, that's the reality where we live in. And now to the main part. So on this rally that I mentioned before, some teens came with the posters saying subscribe to PewDiePie, and well, there were some people holding these posters written in English. And here is where things get interesting. So one of these pro-Kremlin channels, they made an investigation on who sponsored this rally. Just because, that's the reason, don't ask me. Later this investigation was deleted, but the post still remains on the link, so you can still read it. Obviously, it's in Russian, so here you can see it, and I had to translate it to make this video. If you don't trust my translation, you can go ahead and read this for yourself, translate it for yourself, but I tried to be as specific, as accurate as I could. So let's begin this satisfaction, guys. Trust me, this is the best. This is like the best investigation you could ever read. Flat Earth? Aliens? Ghosts? Suck that. This is real shit, like, no doubt. It's called Sponsor of the Rally for Internet Freedom. So the author begins. I made a tiny investigation, which led me to the conclusion that even foreign YouTube bloggers take part and help protests, masking themselves with so-called memes. That's not a joke. That's exactly how he wrote that. So-called memes. That is hilarious. Guys, do you like these so-called memes? Yesterday, the host of Pro-Kremlin talk show talked about a famous protest from the 10th of March for the freedom of the internet. He also touched the topic of suspicious posters in English. I got curious and started to look through the photos to find some clues. Yeah, hello Sherlock Holmes? Yeah, hi. I found this Russian guy. He'll kick your ass. And I found out that the organizer of this rally posted some posters in English himself. Oh my god, that's unbelievable, right? We click the link, and so it leads to the organizer, where you can see the photo of 3 teens holding posters subscribed to Pewdiepie. So revealing, so shocking, oh my god! I googled that and found out that Pewdiepie is the most subscribed blogger on YouTube with 80 million subscribers. That's crazy. It may seem like some teens just wanted to advertise their idol for some reason, but then I received this. If you click the link now, it won't work because it led to subreddit, which was closed for now, but I will show you the video anyway. So the point here is people just singing Beach Lasagna by Pewdiepie, and well, that's it. That's it. That's just literally, that's it. This video is from that meeting on a popular foreign website. It got more than 20,000 upvotes. I also enjoy the fact that this great, amazing investigator, he didn't know who the hell is Pewdiepie, what is Reddit, and like, okay, dude, that's the sign of a very smart man. It gets better. And it was uploaded, which surprised me, on the Pewdiepie's fan section. Oh my god, they loaded a video about Pewdiepie's song on a Pewdiepie subreddit. How could they? How dare they? Why is this happening to us? What have we become? It gets better. On this video, we can hear a YouTuber's song where he insults his rival T-Series, who has about 80 million subscribers too. He calls T-Series a beach lasagna. Also, from the words of Reddit users, I understood that Pewdiepie goes all in to draw as much attention to him as he can, as well as many subscribers as he can, because he went nuts about the fact that T-Series could outrace him. Later he adds, by the way, T-Series doesn't care about it at all, but it's not a reason not to hype on such thing for a Pewdiepie. Oh, this filthy bad Pewdiepie! How could he? How could he hype on that? He's a fallen man. A fallen man. Even the organizer of this rally himself flexes on it and calls it meme wars. Oh my god, this meme wars. Are we in the middle of meme wars now? Like, what the hell is happening with this investigation? Hey, but maybe it's T-Series pay this investigator to make this investigation to make Pewdiepie look bad. That's also a theory. That's also can be perceived as a great investigation. What can we conclude from all this? Honestly, I got several explanations and one is crazier than another. And that's the only part of this article which makes sense. This is crazy as hell. Pewdiepie, he's Swedish, yeah, that's an important detail for some reason, cooperates with government or even with secret services. It could be even the Americans. Okay, stop. What the how he came up with that? I don't understand. Like, where did he take that? That Pewdiepie cooperates with the government and also with secret services. Possibly the Americans. That's because of what? Lyrics of the video? Because he's Swedish? Because of what? Because he speaks English and, well, English is the language of FBI and CIA. Like, I don't understand that. Can somebody please explain me that? Yeah, in the comment section, just write what the hell you want. But okay, hold your horses. Let's continue. Despite the fact that his videos are in English, they all have Russian subtitles. Plus, his videos are being constantly translated and voiced over on Russian and re-uploaded to other channels. Okay, that is suspicious. Some users translate his videos in Russian and re-uploads them. I don't see the connection, dude. Like, so what? But he explains it in a second. There are plenty of teens among his fans. No, we all know that Pewdiepie has only 9 years old among his fans. That's it. And this is a clear benefit for those who want to empower the protest among the youth, as well as to spread the information among other countries by making a meme. Hey, look, there are protests in Russia and they support the most famous YouTuber in the world with his war against T-Series. Is this a meme? How the hell is that a meme? Like, is it? Like, will you see the pictures in the internet like, hey, when you support PewDiePie while being on a protest in Russia, like, how the hell is that a meme? It is well known that some memes tend to spread on a huge audience, including Russian youth, to whom you can later tell that there are bad people in the Russian government and that the sanctions are necessary. Okay, that's a fun connection here. First of all, Russian youth, well, they don't perceive the message that parliament is bad or something like that from the memes. Like, yeah, there might be some number of political memes, but it's not like a common thing here or elsewhere. Especially like the smiley face at the end, like, haha, that's a funny thing. Like, really? What? Why? What? Secondly, personal PewDiePie's initiative, who can financially support even protest due to his fanatism and personal advertisement. I think this can easily be true. To create a meme and push it for spreading, it's a great PR, even if it seems odd. Yeah, it seems really odd. Like the whole investigation, like the whole fucking thing. It's so odd, it's so off, but it's not the end. Sponsor attraction. We can look at this from a different perspective. I heard from the head of the Russian Libertarian Party that their organization is quite poor and that needs money. Maybe he aimed at the most famous YouTuber to draw media attention among foreign audiences, from where sponsors can notice these poorly and needy libertarians. Then it is easy to understand what will happen. Oh yeah, these cruel foreign sponsors, they want to see Russia in ashes, and so they will sponsor libertarians? Like, really? This will lead to what? To anarchy in country? To what can Libertarian Party do? Seriously! What these people can do? The last thing, how do you like that? Maybe all these things seem out of boundaries and it is just our youth making fool of themselves. Is a fourth possible reason for all this? But I believe that it is better to oversee all the possibilities and be ready for everything. That's the investigation, guys. But there is more! Actually, there is one more thing. In the Russian part of Telegram, there are also some channels about YouTube, about Russian YouTube, World YouTube, etc. And to the authors of one of these channels about YouTube, some guy wrote an anonymous letter about the same topic. It's hilarious. I did not translate it like, you know, in a huge text, but I will just do that right now, because it's not all the things that are important there. So he says that first of all, PewDiePie donated, listen carefully, $50,000. Yes, he said PewDiePie donated 50 grand to some Russian rally against some Russian law just because. And then the letter itself. So the story is very simple. One of the organizers sent a personal message to PewDiePie in Twitter without hoping to receive an answer. He asked the permission to use PewDiePie's song Beach Lasagna on the rally. PewDiePie responded. He asked, what is this protest about? And he said that he can support us. So we contacted him, discussed the details, and later PewDiePie sent us money, but also he asked that it's necessary to use posters in English and music from anime. Yeah, because using music from anime, it's the essential that PewDiePie will require. Like, without that, there will be no money, guys. I'm sorry. Just after some Japanese music. Without it, goodbye. So yeah, that's it. So the interesting part here is the guy says that they wrote to PewDiePie a message in Twitter. So it's easy. Just let us contact PewDiePie via personal messages in Twitter and ask him. Hold on, but where is the button? Write a message. Okay, maybe they're just the laptop. Let's try from the app. Wait a minute, there is no button. Write a message. Yeah, because PewDiePie doesn't have that button. Because it's impossible to write him through the Twitter. And that is just as simple as that. That's why you can say that that's clearly a fake. But that is a very weird thing that happened like in days, where this pro-Kremlin channel, which has 90,000 subscribers, and for a Telegram channel, that's a lot. So what can we conclude here? First of all, as I said, the title is not a clickbait at all. Also, I hope he was entertained, because, well, I was. This is hilarious. And third, I really don't want to be this political and judgmental, but I need to be here. I'm sorry. That just means that Kremlin or these authors of these pro-Kremlin channels or some people here, they really see a threat in those protests and rallies, and also in foreign bloggers, in Pewdiepie. I don't know, he's an influencer and maybe that's the case. And I really wanted to share with you guys this story because I want this to be heard. Because I want you to love us, but also to try to, get a glimpse of what's happening in Russia and how fucked up is Russian government and Russian pro-government media. So they create these investigations and they truly discuss on state TV questions like, but why those posters were in English? Now that is suspicious. That may be because it was sponsored by Americans. That's not a joke! You might think like, guys, are you crazy out there? But that's not a fucking joke! It's not funny. Okay, that's funny, but still, it's not a joke! Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. Press like and subscribe to this channel as I hope to post more videos in the future. I promise you to do that. Write your comments, write what you think, and discuss all these things, because why not? Because I need to hear your opinions on that. And yeah, that's it. See ya.